apple, orange, pepper.
Hello, today I'm in Leeds to find out what's on the menu at an inspirational cafe set in a church that's challenging our throwaway culture by using recycled ingredients.
And join me, Claire McCollum, up in Newcastle with my eyes down to see who'll have a full house after an unusual swap.
A world record attempt is underway at Manchester Cathedral. And 70 years on, we turn our thoughts to the end of the Holocaust with some extraordinary accounts of bravery, survival and friendships between faiths. We've a fantastic range of music from around the UK to sing along to, from Nottingham to Brighton, plus a very special performance from the Radio 2 Choristers of the Year. But first, we begin with a fitting song of praise. Are you sticking to your New Year's resolutions? Well, watching what we eat may be one of the most popular, but are we thinking about the food we're throwing away? Late last year, a church-funded report into food poverty highlighted a cruel irony. More people than expected can't afford to eat, having to rely on food banks, whilst at the same time, a staggering amount of surplus food goes to waste, at least 4.2 million tonnes dumped by the food industry alone. But a project to collect surplus food, recycle it and enable people to enjoy that food in a community cafe originated here in Leeds. And it starts with a food rescue mission.
Oh, brilliant.
Big box.
Cheers, man.
And traders here at Leeds Kirkgate Market are more than happy to help.
We've got a box of veg, which the cauliflowers have got damaged, but it's okay.
The food's fine, isn't it?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the food whatsoever. Nothing wrong.
But you can't sell it like that.
You can't sell it like that. Bananas this weather go discoloured.
Yeah, they
nothing
turn
wrong with the banana whatsoever. We've got some apples which have got a bit of scald marking on, and some oranges that's just got skin marks, but they're fine. But rather than throw these produce away, we'd rather give it to you and make use of it for the homeless or whatever you're going to do.
That was a good day's work, Ollie.
This rescued food is on its way to one of the first real junk food cafes based at All Hallows Church in Hyde Park, Leeds. Here, customers pay whatever they feel they can.
So I'll just tell you what's on the menu for today. We get people from all walks of life coming into the cafe, and we take time to get to know them and encourage them to get to know one another. You know, just as Jesus accepted people for who they were and crossed over social barriers and divides, we try to do the same in the cafe. We have a pay-as-you-feel policy here, whereby people can either make a donation or they can help out in the cafe. And we want to show that, you know, people's time is, in effect, a valid currency.
It's quite handy having the church next door, isn't it?
Absolutely. And as a church, what we're saying is we support what the project endorses, basically reducing waste, feeding people and building community. God asked us to look after this earth. And by wasting all this food and causing farmers to go and grow a load more is not actually looking after the earth at all and using its resources wisely.
We'll be returning later in the programme to hear from someone who's lived with food poverty. But before that, here's a chance to sing along with the congregation of Birmingham Christian Centre.
Christ is my reward and all of my devotion. Now there's nothing in this world that could ever satisfy. Through every time, my soul will sing. No turning back. I've been set free. Sing it out. Christ is enough for me. Christ is enough for me. Everything I need is in you. Everything I need. Everything I need. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have no turning back. No turning back. I have decided to follow Jesus. No turning back. No turning back. The cross before me, the world behind me. No turning back. No turning back. The cross before me, the world behind me. No turning back. No turning back. Christ is enough for me. Christ is enough for me. Everything I need is in you. Everything I need. Christ is enough for me. Christ is enough for me. Everything I need is in you. Everything I need.
Last week, we met John Richards, who's attempting to play every cathedral organ in the UK. Serious illness put a stop to his quest, but after a 10-year gap, he's back in business and ready to tackle Cathedral number 75 of 94 over in Manchester.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it, though I must admit I'm nervous, you know.
Nervous of what?
Well, you know, I've been told it's a beast of an organ,
Yeah.
and also Christopher Stokes, the director of music.
Yeah.
He's a fine man, far more capable than I am.
That
So
doesn't
if
matter.
I'm playing in front of him, I'm going to be a little bit concerned, you know. But that's...
Well, here we are. Here's the beast, and it certainly is. It's quite an extensive organ. With the organs that you've played, I suppose it's the most similar one could be Westminster Abbey in terms of the design of the console, because it's a Harrison and Harrison console, which are always fantastic.
But you normally use the middle pedal there?
The middle, the Warnaway one
Yes,
is the
that's the
swell.
one.
Yeah,
That's the one.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, many thanks to you again.
On the surface, John's challenge might seem like a bit of fun, but he's overcome a great deal to be here. When his first wife suddenly passed away, he stopped going to church and had no interest in playing the organ. His second wife, Lynn, hoped that playing our finest organs would reawaken not just John's musicality, but his faith.
His life really took a downward turn when his first wife died, and he was overcome with grief and sorrow, and he lost his skill and ability to play organs. And he's overcome that huge despair and loss in his life. This is John back. This is the man he was.
What John is doing is extraordinary, really. It's such an impressive feat to be able to go round all the cathedrals, especially after what he's been through.
My faith is attached to the music. People say to me, you didn't notice the words? Sometimes I do, but I pay far more attention to the music. I feel in a different frame of mind when I go into a church, wherever it is, and I can hear the organ playing.
Enjoy that?
Yes, it was very good,
Sounded
very good.
good.
Excellent.
Sound like you were having good fun.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
This is great. Number 75.
75.
Yeah, 75.
Absolutely lovely.
Fantastic.
Yeah.